You want to go Husker? You want to play these kind of games? We'll play those kind of games. I will say, Treant Protector is a pretty good hero to have versus Tinker. This is a really high damage lane. Very difficult to sustain yourself versus Wyvern and Windranger. I feel like they took both of their heaviest hitters and put them together, whereas like the other ones I'd proposed were more of like a medium blend, right? Like the Necro and Treant are both worse, I would say, if they're harassing.
Oh, Envy gets the range creep deny, but does take a beating for it before he goes down. Able to live with the Ghost Shroud. PUBG now going to turn the punches back around onto Ice, and the damage is going to be enough. First blood going the way of Jabs.
Yeah, PUBG can't even keep chasing there, even with this really low cooldown Leech Seed. Ice is cutting some trees here. A little bit of Paul Bunyan action here. Falling down very fast bottom lane. They'll initiate here, and with the blast.
Bit of damage. Envy in trouble. The punches, the skeletons, but immediately the Ghost Shroud and the walk away. PUBG still living, gonna head off into the trees and force the back yet again. The damage from the full combo and the Wraith Fire Blast DOT kills him off.
Oh, Radiant, they'll scan to see the Ninja Boogie's up on the high ground trying to steal their rune, and now they'll hunt him down. This means they get the second. DJ just gone. I know what's worth it in this match.
And I don't know if Abed can really, or if the Tinker can come back into this lane if he doesn't have help, because you have level 6 on Abed now, actually level 7. And
oh, that snipe!
Oh my god.
He actually got him!
Are you kidding me?
I thought the juke was coming, but it was not there.
What if that was a talent? When Ranger's range is doubled on power shot.
I should just be across the map, honestly. I'm in on that. Let's go.
Like it. Trying to steal this stack here. Still have
Abed targeted here. Thrown in.
Throw him in and able to find the stun. The Ava to follow. They're starting to take down Abed, but he just turns and life breaks. Trying to live through this, is going to be able to walk away. Jabs also goes down. So far, no good for Mineski as they do hit onto Envy. This would be a big pickup for them, and they are able to find it. I think they death pulse to his death there as Wraith King going to get popped again. DJ just making it happen over and over. Looks like Mineski, done with the craziness, is going to pressure bottom, but simultaneously, the pressure is going to start to be mounted up top by Radiant.
No, I like this, though. I think they can secure this tower, although Ice is pretty deep.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage here. Winter Wyvern moving in as well. DJ, they able to find the overgrowth. Good bit of damage coming out as the trees are chopped, but Ice still nowhere left to go. They find 2 stuns, kind of stack them on top of each other and able to walk away now. They do take down the tree, but likewise, they're going to turn the Winter's Curse onto the Venge. Can they kill her off?
Oh,
yes,
snipe from DJ.
Great plays coming in the perfect timing as they manage to time that out and take themselves the Wraith King down 1 time and a 2nd time through as well as Abed shows up and is going to finally finish Ice. Again, yeah. Disaster for Mineski.
And good communication there from Fnatic, too.
Tinker needs to get into a Blink Dagger. He's got his bots done. Still very far away from finishing off anything like a Blink. I mean, you might even need to go for something like Aether Lens or something, too, but I feel like there's so much mobility on Fnatic that they do have the Blink on Envy. He's going to now TP out as Moon just going to keep the pressure going as top lane. They do find Mushi.
Yeah, nice initiation from Universe. Knows there's no chance of a blink out and easy follow-up here. Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. All right, so Tinker comes mid because they know that's where the push wants to come. So instantly shove this wave out as fast as possible. Treant, Abed nearby, but they won't catch them. Trying to say, like, okay, if they're roshing, we're just going to get this tower.
And I mean, they do have Blink Blade Mail. They can jump on PUBG, but the Winter's Curse, they find themselves the Pugna and now going to drop down the Meteor Hammer, everything. Moon is over here. They do have Overgrowth available and thinking about using it, and they catch him. It's on to 3. They killed off the Winter Wyvern, but immediately going to dust. And this is not the way that you want this fight to go for Fnatic. They end up losing 2-0.
Yeah, just a nice little bait play there. I think they just thought it was a split pushing. Well, I guess the Wraith King had just shown pretty recently.
The toss back. They find another. Envy goes down.
Those are massive losses right now. Oof. And that's going to be the tower too, which is just more space for Tinker and goes for the Nether Ward health too. I like that. It's harder for him to be very active in the fights, and it's really likely that he dies because he just doesn't have any farm, right? Because he support Pugna. He's got an Urn and an Aether Lens. It's not terrible, but he's just not that rich, you know?
Oh, Shackle lands there as well. They have caught themselves a Pugna and going to be able to find that kill.
Yeah, but look at this Nether Ward health. I mean, this thing is just surviving forever. That was just some serious space.
Fnatic going to take their cue now to go in towards Roshan. They were trying to bait out bottom while it was happening. They had the Tiny and the Tinker, and Tiny is actually able to get a little bit of extra damage in, but Pylai finds him right at the start. The Shackle lands, and Mushi taking the damage. He's trying to run away. They managed to still get themselves the Roche, but as they drop down at the second Sentry Ward, and the Meteor Hammer lands, and that's going to be a dead Mushi.
I think he could have just TP'd, because he killed the tree down low.
That's a good
After
point.
the Shackle. I thought he was going to, but... and so that's partially why they have so much of a net worth lead, because they're just, you know, not really being picked off. There's no real threat when they go for these split push saves. Like right now, this will be one of the best pickoffs they've had. Just Envy caught right next to the tower, blown up, and that's 1 gig gone. Like if they can just do that a few more times, suddenly this game just gets even. And that's going to push into this objective with the skeletons. Probably 2 racks with no buyback here. I'd say that's a worthy death for a support, considering the damage they got on the tier 3. Unfortunately, it's not actually, because there's a treant. So...
well,
it's
2 more
not worth a whole lot.
Gonna go up top and try and see if they can find this kill onto the Wraith King. The root is there, but the rest of the heroes are coming in. Mushi looking for an opening. They know that the counterplay could come here. And the Tinker shows up. They're starting to rail into him, but they have been able to find the Winter's Curse there onto the Tinker. Can they kill him off in time? Ninja Boogie has the swap, keeps his buddy alive, but there's Fnatic right behind him. Abed gets the kill, and now another one as they take down Ninja Boogie. Also gonna be able to find the Wraith King. It's all fallen apart after such a long time of holding on. Mineski are going to lose 4 most likely. Ice is getting ran down. They have the lift up with the Yules, the Shackle to follow. That guy's gone.
It was like Fnatic, it didn't even look like a very good start to a fight, right? It's just a treant punching a Wraith King, but it's finally a forced fight. Oh, Abed though, this would be, it's pretty much their only hope. They need to try and bring him down here. Oh, it's so close.
The BKB in the turnaround, and now they're going to TP out with 1. Mushi doesn't have a Blink Dagger, but it doesn't matter. Still going to be able to walk away. See there the comparison. Worth noting as well that Moon is about to get towards a sheep stick if he wants it. He's been hovering at 8,800 gold right now on the Tinker. Not sure if he wants to fully invest into that sheep stick. And oh no, he has so much gold. They're going to catch him. Envy starting to take down the Tinker, but he gets away for the minute. Can he blink out of there? He's still jumping with the Winter's Curse from the Roche pit. They got him caught, and they're going to get him killed.
2 minutes. He's going to be forced to buy back here more than likely, as they're looking for a secondary kill on the Ninja Boogie. Easy peasy. Oh, but Mushi now, this is not good.
Oh no, he jumps into it too. Multiple sentries drop down. This guy trying to run away. Dust does not work that well against Tiny, but when they drop absolutely every sentry in the world, they're going to be able to eventually find that guy. So another core dropping for Mineski after the Tinker buyback.
That is one way to control the waves.
I mean, definitely. You don't have a Tinker yourself, but you just throw around a couple of those trees, and it's an answer for Tinker if they somehow can't finish off the game.
He just goes in.
All right, blink in, able to find him. There's a heck of a lot of damage out, and already the Tiny dead, but he does buy back, and now the Wraith King also being assaulted by Abed. Was taken level 25, but hasn't taken the Talon yet. Still deciding as he gets swapped back in another round. He's taking a lot of damage, does still have the Aegis available. No, he doesn't, but he has a cheese, and he's going to try and switch it in now. Seeing if he can live through this, actually diving the fountain at this point for Moon. He wants to kill this guy off, doesn't give a dang about anything, but now he's caught in here, and they can't get him out. They can't keep him alive. He's dead.
Universe has the refresher shard. He does have a secondary one, but Abed may have acted a bit too hard here.
Oh my god, they have the Winter's Curse available, but they bought back on absolutely everybody from Mineski, now trying to chase forward for more. They find Pylai. Universe still running, but Moon, he's gonna chase. He has him in his sights. There's the Hex, there's gonna be the catch, and going to be the kill for dead Fnatic. What have you done?
Alright, it's still a 21k lead. It's, you know, it's a lot of buybacks. Yeah, you guys mentioned Tinker escaping, so don't worry about it too much. But the one thing is that DJ did not die in that engagement, unless I'm mistaken, which means that he still has his godlike spree, because he has a lot of gold sitting on him right now.
Oh, the Shackle, it lands on the boat. They jump forward for Mushi. He's invis trying to run away, but it's not going to work as he will eventually be ran down. BKB's coming a bit too late there.
Yeah. Definitely need to pop that one, because he has no buyback. Okay. Gonna focus on buildings. I like it.
Wow, the Hex one time. Catching the Huskar and then the D-arm afterwards. The blind comes out, so he can't really hit onto things. He's gonna be purged off by going for the life break, and It's going to be the first barracks going down, 47 minutes. The Hex comes out again. A lot of damage onto this guy. He still has the cheese and his BKB, though. Feeling confident with where he's at. Meteor Hammer down onto it as well. Envy finds himself the Tinker, but can't find the kill. And Ninja Boogie tries to go for the swap to stay alive, and it is, in fact, going to work. They have the Overgrowth. There's the Decrypt to keep themselves alive here on Ninja Boogie. A secondary stun is out, and with the Lotus Orb turnaround, they're able to focus down one. But it's still just the Tiny that's going to be coming back to life very shortly. Can they kill off Universe? He's so freaking low. With the Urn, it's not going to be enough. No, they managed to find him. Great snipe there, but they managed to catch the Tinker nonetheless. The jump in from far away. Tinker caught and going to be killed. No buyback, 2 minutes. And Fnatic finally putting the stomp onto Mineski. He has it in 17 seconds.
Okay. Has been a serious effort of patience so far from Fnatic. When he buys back, are they going to be ready for that? Disarm. Finding that time.
Allen, Blade Mail here as well. A lot of damage as Mushi ready to go in for this one. There's the Yule Scepter lift up. Ninja Boogie saving his buddy for the moment. The buyback from Tinker comes now as well. They're trying to force down one of these heroes at the very least, and they are going to kill off Eternal Envy. In the meantime, Huskar pops his BKB, jumps in for this. The blink all the way to Fountain yet again, but he can't do this. Can they kill him off? He's doozing. He's jumping away with the Manta illusions. He can't figure out which one's real. They kill off the Huskar. Moon, you madman.
Oh, this is the most times I've seen someone die to the Fountain in a single game, that's for sure.
Whatever the case ends up being, they're now pressuring and trying to take down Roche. Mineski are fighting their way back into this game.
This really does look like Team Fnatic playing on the dire side. Mineski have played with them all year. They've learned a few things.
Shackle lands. The chase is coming. Mushi looking for Universe. He hits him with the Avalanche, but not quite within range. This fight is getting very spread out and
still
chaotic.
a scythe here for Universe.
Oh, if they can find him, though, there's the Hex. They got it caught. They got him potentially killed if Tinker dies right now, but the Decrypt jab saving his buddy. There's going to be the Meteor Hammer laydown. Mushi needs to do absolutely everything, and then maybe even a little bit more. He tries to toss his Tinker away.
So low.
Taking the damage. He got to blink out. He's able to survive for the moment. Tinker doing it just barely.
Oh, now it's DJ. Pilot Eye on the run. They're being focused.
Oh, they force him down. There's going to be the Blade Mail, but it should eventually be the kill. He's coming back in a second. Can they come in another round? Because Tinker, if he wanted to, he's actually in the bottom lane, so he's not showing up for this one. They're giving up Ice 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 for dead.
Yeah, if that's all it costs to these two heroes, that's going to be all right, because it's been so long that the buybacks have returned, and as you can see, there isn't Aghanims on Ice Ice Ice, so he's able to survive a bit longer. But his buyback should be back soon, right? 20 seconds. Okay.
Maybe Heroes even faster if they can get in the duration, but it looks like they won't find anybody yet. The DD will expire.
Just no vision in the area. Creeping up on Envy.
Oh, he pops the BKB immediately, and now it's time to run. But if they can bait out and wait out this BKB, you can potentially fight afterwards.
Silver Edge, possibly here, onto Abed.
They disarm him. He's jumping forward. You can't take that one off. He's still stuck there doing absolutely nothing. They're able to force the Tinker away. He's living, but DJ able to find the Tinker. Another Decrypt saving their buddy. He's hexed, but he's living everything for Moon. Can they keep him alive? The Overgrowth as well. He's manting it away, trying to survive. Moon Decrypt again, still able to live. Manta's the Manta. He's living. What are you doing to me, baby? Fnatic, you can't finish this man off.
Unbelievable. This Manta is paying off so well.
Even though it's a 78% win percentage for Fnatic.
Are they going to let this go? They're not going to fight this.
It's coming up, Mineski. They keep making the plays. They give it over to Mushi. All of the lanes are pressured out because of this Tinker Manta Radiance.
Yeah, these are the least stressful games when you were this far behind, but yeah, watching that initiation. They spot Envy, the quick BKB, well played by him, but then constantly waiting here with Moon. Just hoping to see when that Huskar comes in. How about Ice's Ice with the instant disarm before the BKB could
down
pop?
Bottom though.
Oh no. Oh no, after all these saves, is this finally it?
They didn't find him.
It's been so long though. Oh, he doesn't have the gold either though.
Oh no.
But think about what he's done for his team. I mean, they have an Aegis, they have a Cheese, they have a Refresher Shard. In this case, there's nothing stopping them.
I mean, let's be real though. Even if you get Mega'd right now, I don't think Mineski are leaving this game.
Yeah, and plus the way
find him. Abba toss. Can they burst this guy? A second toss. He's got a couple of them, but there's the Winter's Curse to interrupt it. They can't quite kill off Ninja Boogie because he's in range of the Winter's Curse. Abed, switch up there. Disarm. Caught. Yet again, they're not really doing that much damage on Fnatic here.
Yeah, but the buildings are still there, and they're going to lose Ninja Boogie. Everyone's retreating to the well, and they're going to say, all right, that Rex is gone. Let it go.
Yeah, I think you just need to give them all up here at this point, potentially. And Fnatic...
They're just smoking right for the racks. Well, they're going to try another smoke play. I think trying to get aggressive with this best opportunity that you have, really.
The Refresher Shard is still on Ice.
TPing in very early with the Tinker, maybe hoping this will be a bait play. And someone will blink too aggressively.
Oh, and indeed they do. They found themselves the Huskar. He's hexed, but the Cold Embrace keeping him alive. Envy jumps forward with the BKB. And they take him down after the fact. There's
really
the toss, and it looks like they've been able to find him.
Okay, they got Envy, but now back in the mid.
Oh, a heck of a lot of damage there. Wraith King has fallen down low with the Blade Mail, but I think this is a fine hero. Oh, okay, Hex with the Lotus Orb, a little bit scary. Any more follow-up, he gets the BKB off, and that's where things start to fall apart a little bit. But Mushi gets his BKB out as well. Universe living inside of that Cold Embrace. The Dagon on top of the Huskar. Isn't enough damage, though. DJ jumps in, focuses off, and keeps jabs off of him.
Where is back in, though? Just TPing through, and now they're after Abed.
They got him caught. That's the Hex. He's in trouble. They have a second round of it. He's getting low on mana, but should have enough to get the Hex off over and over again. And Abed eventually going to drop.
And now Universe even too. Nearby has lots of gold. No real buyback problems.
This is like save your buddy syndrome going on here. And well, they are going to be able to keep Universe alive for the moment, but with the Hex and the chase down, that's 3 dead.
Yeah, and no buyback here for Envy. Still has a cooldown of 1:20, and similarly for DJ, around that same point.
Has the Splinter Blast 2-second stun on the level 25 talent.
Interesting considering like how spec'd he is for the Winter's Curse, right?
Yeah.
And he also had to sell his Meteor Hammer, which makes sense because you don't want to be using it this late in the game.
Ice just walks into Abed and disarms the Halberd. It's pretty good stuff. They swap him back in further forward. He's Hex, he's stunned, he's taking a lot of damage. The Winter's Curse is there, not really doing anything at all, and they're going to be able to almost take him down. That second toss, can they kill off this Huskar? He's so freaking hard to kill.
So greedy with his BKB.
They're actually giving him a ton more HP. They're trying to kill him off with the Pugna illusion thing, but he gets the BKB off in the turnaround. Ninja Boogie, as well as Mushi, in trouble. They buy back with several, but they manage to kill off that Tiny.
How does he fly so far with stones like that dragging him down? He did not pop that BKB for what felt like forever. He had so many opportunities into the chainstone, the Hex, and then finally he gets a moment to go for it.
Now Tinker now also gonna go for another round of hexing and everything that they can. Can they kill off this Huskar though? He's the big problem, and now they managed to find a Hex onto the Tinker himself. The Decrep again, trying to save their buddy. There's the Manta Style, the turnaround Hex as well. Tries to get the rearm and see if he can get the Manta and jump away, but it's not happening. Tinker is still living through all of this. Mushi triple kill came to save the day. Oh my god.
Oh, hunting after DJ, but he's just a little bit too mobile. Even just pops a BKB just in case. Get himself out of there.
So another round of Aegis Cheese Refresher. They still have their Refresher Shard from last time. Wow, Wind Ranger. Oh,
swap in.
Swap in. They got him caught. Envy's dead. He doesn't have buyback. They're also caught themselves Pylai Die. Tree's gone too.
There's no buyback. DJ's the only one holding it right now. Yep, just guaranteeing right now. I'm sure it's tempting to just leave the pit altogether. But if you guys didn't notice, Ice, he never spent that Refresher Shard.
Yeah.
So what's better than one Refresher Shard? But no, you have to hand it off somebody else. They do share cooldowns. They got some issues there. So they just need to chip, and delay as much as possible. Use every cooldown, every single Hex. And perhaps Mineski will wind up in the fountain. You never know. They're still just cleaning up barracks, though. They're not going for the tier 4s, not going straight for throne, even with the 30 seconds.
Done that.
It's so tough in these situations, though, because you're never quite sure about the buybacks, maybe if you didn't write it down. And Mega Creeps, they don't have the same answers that you do.
That's true enough. The big swap, but the Lotus Orb play nicely done there by Abed, saving his Winter Wyvern. And, well, there's going to be this last tier 3 tower going down. Mineski in a position to potentially close out this game.
Don't lose focus now. Get the buildings.
Nullifier into both of them. They're tempting fate. Mushi, he's getting jumped on. Does still have the Aegis. He also has a Silver Edge when he comes out.
DJ in the back line.
He's already there.
He's
DJ,
down.
He's caught. He's killed. He has the buyback though. Can they take down any more of these heroes? Universe very low, but not dead yet. They jump forward with Envy, wanting to find a kill with the Reaper Sight, but they can't find it on anybody.
The building's actually still alive. They need to clean this up. There is a Treant Finish the building!
Coming forward, they didn't take it down yet. He's hexed him, he's caught him. Jazz tries to kill him. Envy, he makes it happen yet again.
Alright, surely this is it.
Envy ends up going down. They find themselves the Pugna. He is eventually going to die, but with the Aghanim Scepter there on the Wraith King, they're going to be able to secure themselves the last round of buildings, and Tinker's back in the well regardless. So Mineski, finally, they've been able to claw their way back into this one, as this is going to be another reincarnation coming out for Ice Ice Ice. It was over 20,000 net worth lead for Fnatic, but now it's 31,000 into the favor of Mineski.
Oh man, if there was ever a time where they needed a Tree and Aghanim Scepter, it's gonna be now. Because they are faced with the Megas, and it's a long ways away. They do not have a Tinker on their team. They don't have the best AoE in general.
You know, one other thing that we should mention about that Aghanim Scepter with Ninja Boogies, it's also the cooldown on swap, down to just 10 seconds.
Yep. Swap, swap, swap.
Unbelievable initiation, and then on top of that, illusion that gets created afterwards as...
Oh, he can reach Envy. Oh, okay, Envy just blinks in. Says, all right, go ahead.
A lot of damage out there. They find the stun onto the Huskar, take down Envy right at the get-go. No buyback for this guy at all. Huskar also going to be isolated, going to be swapped back in, going to get the BKB off before the Nullifier is able to connect onto him. He needs to take down any of these heroes at all. Moon finally starting to fall down low, but it does look like finally Huskar will fall. He buys back. They need him alive if they want any hope at all of staying in this one, as that is going to be the first death of the Wraith King. Wraith Fire Blast gets thrown out by absolutely everybody. They're still holding on for the moment. These buildings getting tree armored up, but Fnatic don't really have a great answer. There's the jump forward. They take down Jabs. Nice play by Fnatic, holding on for the moment as well as they try and kill off Pylai Die. A power shot through. DJ doing what he can. They're losing a couple of these heroes, but Wraith King is there as well.
Pylai Die is just throwing these heals onto the tower as he goes down. Glyph now used. Tinker Manta's punching buildings. This game has reached full chaos mode.
They're just hoping to hold on a little bit longer, but the first of the tier 4s is going to fall.
Circling the tower.
The power shot, they managed to kill off the Vengeful Spirit. TJ somehow up there in the top, but they do have the illusion. Shackle not quite going to land as Tinker was a little bit late in blinking forward for that one, and Abed somehow still holding on. They're in this game, if only by a sliver, but it might only be a couple more seconds.
Envy's going to try the distraction tactics again here.
They have the Tinker? They killed off? No, okay,
Pugna's
that was the
dead.
That was a Pugna.
That was a buyback. These are those diebacks you need.
The Ancient is still alive. Abed, he's chasing down this Wraith King, and they're able to get the mute, but Abed finds the kill. All of Fnatic is back alive again. This is starting to get really scary for them as they find the Reaper Scythe and the kill.
How long was he dead for?
They hold.
Gets the kill.
Fnatic hold.
It was costly. They lost both tier 4s. I mean, it cost a Pugna buyback, sure.
It's really cool because you mainly just need it for like the swap defensive stuff, or I guess aggressive, and it's going to be alive until Venge is back up. Bottom lane, Moon is there. They have the eyes in the forest for him. They're able to catch him. He's rooted. He's in trouble. They brought absolutely everybody. And that's dead for 145 seconds. He does have buyback.
Now that's the question. Do you pop it instantly or do you wait? Because if you pop it instantly, you feel better fighting Roche. But if you save it, then you can just wait to time it up with your Pugna, and then you're both going to have buyback. But that also means you're going to allow the buybacks to come back for the side of Fnatic.
Swap in. They found DJ. He's hexed through the spell immunity, and that is the strength of that talent.
Oh, that's a big kill. Now Abed. Oh, DJ, you might want to buy back here. This looks like a real fight.
They're looking for it now. They have the opening already onto Pugna. A lot of damage coming in. Abed able to catch him. He's stunned. He's caught for the moment.
Moon
the Tinker does buy back. If this fight goes poorly for Mineski, they potentially could lose it, but they lost Abed. 2 minutes. He's away, but they do take down the bench. Yet again, swap back in onto Envy. Mushi's still alive for the moment as well, but he has very little mana here, and they have been able to find that follow-up hex, but they find themselves yet another kill. Wyvern dead for 2 minutes, buys back immediately as well.
The synergy there. You become the Wraith first, and then the Wraith ends, and then you become your Vengeful Spirit. Because, you know, it is an illusion, sadly. A cool illusion, but an illusion nonetheless.
Very cool illusion. All right, DJ is going back into the base again.
So where's the Universe? He's back in the base. He is cursed in 4 seconds.
They're anticipating the Tinker is going to be back here.
Oh, he's in there. They're going for it.
They spotted it.
Oh.
They spotted the Wind Ranger.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Hey, you need to get out of here, DJ. There's the TP.
That is so wild. Orchid picked up here, so eventual Bloodthorn it looks like for Ice.
Trying to get in towards it. Abed has been every type of disabled this game.
They're lurking in here. The swap back.
Oh, and they're able to find one. That's a dead Abed. And he buys back immediately. Good play there. DJ also trying to focus down one. That's the Pugna, but isn't going to get caught. And now they also have the jump in.
Look at this Nether Ward.
Nice. He's fine here for the moment.
Tased down. The Nether Ward just killed DJ.
Oh no. Out of position, and he's dead now. And Envy also going to get brought down. They have the Winter's Curse, but this isn't going to be nearly enough. It's still going to come back as Illusion afterwards. They're not even going to get the kill. The Decrep is not going to be there. Moon, with absolutely every item in the game, is going to carry him one last time as they focus down the throne here. Ninja Boogie just going to punch away at Abed. They have another magic missile to stun him up through it, and this should be the end of game. Mineski clawed back from the clutches of defeat and able to clinch it.
I mean, I think that says it well enough. I mean, disaster. They just Brood. Okay, one of those two. I'm really surprised Brood made it that far. A first phase Drow, and you 10th pick Brood them. You can force back jabs there.
So they did bring in the Winter Wyvern now, and this is still going to be a little bit of a battle up there. As
they're going for Mushi bottom, though.
A lot of damage onto Mushi. This Necro trying to run away. He does have another Tango, but cannot get out of there. First blood drawn by Universe. I think we still tagged up as Nana. He had a name change, came back strong, and started just owning
there
everybody.
You go. That's all he needed. A rebirth.
True enough. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. The scary thing about this, I would say, at least a little bit, is you do have TA on top of Ice. Can't hide away in those trees, and he gets punished.
Meanwhile, that bomb Jab's also caught with a Cursed Crown.
Well, able to phase shift, walk away, but not good enough. DJ gets the kill, so 2 from Mineski going down, just as we were singing their praises.
His own rotation with an Arcane Rune. So despite his low mana pool right now, he's got enough for the kill, as long as it happens soon.
Oh, they want to take down that Helm of the Dominator creep, and they will get it. Those Jabs that picked up the gold from that one. 2,000, dodging away, trying to hide and get his way out
Universe.
of there.
He has the black hole.
The rotation comes in. They need to get off this black hole immediately, but it's not going to happen. They take down Uni.
Oh, give him the sight,
With 4
Mushi.
heroes in the area. They're going to try and kill off Pylai Die as well. They have another toss here in just a second. Mushi, toss your buddy forward. Looks like they are going to do
Mushi.
just that.
Air delivery.
One-time hit, one-time kill, and he's in the grave for 31 seconds.
Like, think of how useful swap would be right now. It's like we're moving in with a Dream Coil and this puck, and Ninja Boy's not even there.
I mean, they do have toss, which is, I guess, the other way to do it. Nobody's going to BKBs, obviously, at this point. And they find Pylai Die. Just going to Reapers and everything drop down on their heads. And
that's
that
one way
should
to
be
get
a tier 1 tower.
Envy? Hello? Team? Ninja Boy's just standing next to Envy, just keeps hitting creeps.
He does not care.
He's like, well, if you're not swapping me, clearly everything is fine.
Bottom lane, Moon does have Avalanche Toss. He is going to get feared, though, and, well, DJ hits there. Cursed Crown, still chasing forward for more. There's the Dream Coil to swap out to get the stun. Magic Missile to finish. They throw the tree at him, too.
Comboed. We got it. Finally made it.
Because you can basically blow up almost any of these heroes, I feel like, if you're able to get the Avatos and then just a couple more hits. The scan is going to connect onto Fnatic. The walk
How
forward.
bold does Abed want to be? Oh, double trap. It's so tempting.
The trap is right on top of them. They're thinking about going in. The root comes out as well. This is so well baited. They're just hoping that they walk up here onto the high ground. Universe moving forward as well with the black hole. They connect with the Cursed Crown on the Moon, and they do manage to actually interrupt it. The fear on it too. The damage coming out now from Abed with the slowdown Jabs in trouble. He does have the orb to try and get away, but the stun, the silence, they got him caught. Winner's Curse, and that should be the end of Jabs.
And DJ putting in work there with the controls, just using the Brambles, the Cursed Crown, and then as well as that Terrorize, just setting up everything. This is what no one needed in his game earlier for Virtus Pro, where they just weren't able to set up everything for this Templar Assassin. I feel like DJ just...
Well, still feeling like you need that nuke damage potential out of it to be a hero, to push waves. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Oh, we've got our smoke plate, and they're going to find Envy, because they know what he does. They've seen this Envy before.
He gets hit by Avalanche Toss, the Gust pushback, still going to die. So a good pickup there. What's they need? But at the same time, they end up losing a tier 1 tower top lane.
Yeah. I guess like repositioning smoke, really. And they're likely going to predict this. So they are smoking up to the north. There's only really 2 ways they can go, right?
Radiant are scanning.
They just missed the scan. It was a little close, and Ninja Boogie's trying to pop it over on the side there.
There's just a catapult that's in the area, and they have found one. It's the Necrophos. If they can kill him off, Ava, toss, BKB out. They connect the black hole onto 2, and they're not able to interrupt it either. They can't quite get into range, but still Moon lives through it. A DD on this Tiny, looking to just run at these heroes, and they end up being able to find the Winter's Curse onto 1, but Jab shows up, and now they take down Pile Die. So Fnatic lose 2, never mind, triple kill. Abed's going crazy. Okay, this is a problem, although now we have Ice that turns back around, he takes down Abed. So the double turn, it happens, and now they're chasing Envy. He doesn't have anywhere else to go. He does have a Gust in 3 seconds.
He has BKB, but no TP.
Oh man, and the damage that's coming out. The Gust is there, but you cannot run away from the Spider that easily as he has another round of webs, and Envy.
There's just a slow, painful death. You can't do anything. There's no point popping your BKB. You are dead.
He TP'd into that fight because he was in the bottom there.
Pile Die has the curse in 5. He's starting to pressure in here.
Scary stuff. They also have the Terrorize available to them if they want to use that from the Dark Willow, and they do ping it out now, realize where she's at, and there's going to be the jump forward. They're able to find the coil, they snap it. No, they don't quite get the snap. It wasn't long enough range, and instead they turn it back around and kill off Jabs, who's had just a tragic game here right from the get-go, and they kill off Ninja Boogie. Double kill for DJ, this freaking player.
Yeah, they don't have the same speed for the roast threat either. It is so much faster for the Dire side, but they feel this pressure to come and fight anyway, so Jabs will now buy back after not returning for the previous fight. And Ice needs to make magic happen again.
And it's not going to happen. It looks like taken down low in the BKB still goes down. The right clicks are just too much.
I mean, this guy has a Radiance, he has a Solar Crest, and still pelted down very quickly.
And again, you think about those little things. Maybe if that coil is placed a little bit higher up, then you can get the snap off. DJ doesn't get that double kill. This situation looks incredibly different. Maybe it's Mineski that will be the ones that get the Roche. 6,000 gold lead. 11. Teen. Bottom lane. Envy. Trying to find somebody split pushing, but they won't. Instead, they'll run into Abed, who again is kind of caught out of position. Does have a BKB, but dropping down low, that's just Aegis done. And Moon can throw out the Avalanche as he comes back
Universe
alive.
is nearby.
Oh, they're maybe trying to bait this out. The Reaper side, it doesn't matter. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, there wasn't enough follow-up for Universe to go. Oh, he actually popped the BKB. He thought about it, but just couldn't do it.
20, the level 20 talent from Drow Ranger.
Yeah.
All of them getting 94, but... Oh, Mushi.
Ooh, Mushi. Okay, this is a nice grab.
Yeah. Although he does have a blink and he just TPs away.
Oh, they need a midnight pulse.
Oh, the Terrorize
actually hit.
They got the Terrorize! And that should be enough to finish him off, saving the black hole even. But it looks like they don't want to take that risk as of yet.
They just want to like kill this next wave too.
Yeah.
Before Mineski's a chance to respond.
This is a scary place to take a fight. Moon is still up front and center. They managed to jump forward. Avalanche off the mark. Universe still has his Blink Dagger available on the west side of the engagement. Abed has found Mushi. He's already dropping fairly low, but they don't have the Grow Shout, now staying alive. And meanwhile, on the other side, they managed to find a BKB Black Hole. It's only onto 1, and they managed to swap him out. Venge gives the life for the Tiny, but they lost the Necrophos as well. And Pile Die also ends up going down as you have Ice who runs in.
Oh, the Terrorize!
Center, so much damage. The Terrorize pushes him back in. Puck is gonna... Oh, wait, he gets the face shift. The blink away. He might live. No, Silence dead.
The Terrorize timing post phase shift. Perfectly crafted there from DJ. Puts him on the killing spree, and that's 3 down. Ice did skate out the Roche pit before. He's now...
So Roche is gonna start to fall while Moon pushes out the bottom lane, and Ice tries to deal with the rest of them. 50 attack speed talent for him. And it's still feeling like not quite enough as Roche does go down. She's still left on the ground. Looks like that's going to be Envy's prize. Just a little ways away, 50 gold roughly from a refresher for Universe if he wants to finish that one off. And the smoke Might end up bearing fruit.
Okay, so they're going to end up running into each other here, and a lot of pressure on the Paladin. Oh, they know. You see him faking out.
There's going to be the coil, the swap back in. They break it, long duration stun, lots of damage coming in, but with the terrorized bait, they can't really take this fight at all. And now the chase forward for more. They found themselves Jab's Yule Scepter lift up, but silence and killed. Just like that.
Yeah, at the very least, they didn't find any of the core heroes there, so Mushi will escape to the east, and Moon to the west.
Yeah, and they still have Black Hole available if they want to go for it too. Abed's up front and center. They get the miss on the silence, but the buildings are falling. The tier 3 is already down, and it's about to be the first barracks. Ava just off the mark. Moon not able to get there in time. They will take down that catapult, but it's the most Pyrrhic of victories as they jump forward. Get the silence. The coil is there as well. They need to find the swap, but can they actually do it? There's going to be the winner's curse for the turnaround. Terrorized to land in. On top of it, they have the black hole. They're going to land it onto both, and also getting the side blades perfectly placed by Abed that managed to find the kills, and now a lift up here onto Moon, who is in the air, wants to do whatever damage he can. He takes down Universe. Abed gets cold embraced at the last second. The Cursed Crown connects onto 2 as well, and Abed goes into the meld, but with that extra bit of vision, they can't quite shut him down yet. DJ getting chased through by Ice Ice Ice. He ends up falling. Envy wanting whatever he can, but on the other side, they burn through the Aegis.
Yeah, Abed coming back up. Is there any fallout? The site is going to be returning, but I don't think there's enough damage. Ice Ice can consider coming back through, but DJ's going to be returning. In fact, it's Ice Ice caught in the trees.
Oh no, he's stuck alone. Mushi jumps forward. He wants to stop the assault onto his broodmother, but it's not going to happen. And they end up going down. The Vengeance Illusion doing something.
Oh, the curry.
Really, it's not all that much. 2 minutes gone. This is Fnatic, upset about how last game ended, and making a stand in game number 2.
Well, I said it a few times in the previous match that it looked like it was over. This time, I'm pretty sure. Just depends on how much they can get. It feels like they can clean up all of the racks right now.
Yeah,
so much
they're just
time
calling
down.
it. They don't want to mess around anymore. And
All
the
right.
buyback from the Necrophos to see if he can stop this push that's coming through. He is going to have another Reaper Scythe up soon, but it is so hard to get to that percentage that they need it to.
I see their strategy, though. They're thinking, look, you know, stand in the fountain. Maybe he'll come in here again. It's our best chance.
Jump for Avatos. No, the Hurricane Pike reaction precast by Abed. He made it beautifully done, and they find themselves another couple pickoffs. GG is called. Fnatic get revenge.
Very well played by Fnatic. Much crisper than the previous game. I think they had a better lineup for just like closing it out. So not, you know, not to flame them too hard from the last game, because I think that one was a little bit harder. This one was a little bit better crafted, but they went up against a Broodmother, which a lot of Drow Rangers tend to struggle very hard against.